I've been featuring uplifting stories in my Looking Up with Kit series, and this one is truly incredible. After being hit by a drunk driver 9 years ago, Marcus Goose Williams was left paralyzed from the waist down. That day provided Marcus with a new motto, LIDO. It means live your day overcoming. Now Marcus is an adaptive golfer with the sweetest ride on the course. Your videos playing golf are beyond inspiring, but take me back to the day of the accident. What happened?
Well, I was at a high school reunion. Leaving that high school reunion, I was rear-ended by a drunk driver at 2:38 in the morning, and just never made it home that night. I remember the sting of impact as far as from, being rear-ended on the freeway, my face hitting the steering wheel, and I kind of just blanked out. The police report says we flipped 7 times, and it ejected me, and that's when it broke my back.
Paralyzed from the waist down, Marcus spent 144 days in the hospital recovering from all his injuries. Here you have this horrible thing happen to you. How did you keep it good up here?
I kept it good for a while, and then I went through a dark place, and I will admit that. But I am a tree that if I'm going to fall, I'm going to fall forward. And so I keep my head straight by, spirituality, one, and just keeping myself around good people.
It was those good people that introduced Marcus to the game of golf.
I was invited to a golf clinic. I got invited to stand up in this chair called a paragolfer. Got me standing up, and I started hitting the ball, and I was hitting it left hard. And I was hitting the trees. And so the big wigs, they were coming out of the clubhouse, and they were giving me this little kind of clap, like, hey. And so I said, I can kind of do this.
From that moment on, Marcus was hooked. Using the adaptive chair, he found a sense of freedom out on the course.
I don't deal with all the things that I deal with in kind of regular life.
In a weird way, Marcus, has the accident given your life even more meaning?
I would be ignorant if I said no. Despite the wheelchair that you see me sitting in my mind, I'm walking. And so it even gave me that vision to know that, walking to me physically is overrated, because it's just really, how do you get from point A to point B? So it's here. And so that's where the power came.
And through his nonprofit, Marcus hopes to inspire others to take up the game he loves so much.
I have a golf tournament that I'm trying to get prepared for here in September. So we're structuring my nonprofit so that we can get the community involved, so that they can see more people like me. Because they're there, they just don't have a voice. And so they will soon.
Isn't he awesome? I love Goose. By the way, he's also certified as a coach to help other adaptive golfers, especially kids. Mario, an incredible story.
Inspiring. All right, well, next.